So a lot of you guys wanted it, and I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely missed it as well. So today we're back on Battlefield 4. To me, this is as good as it gets when it comes to Battlefield games. It literally does not get any better. We have the content, the gameplay, the community, and mechanics so deep that you could still be learning thousands of hours into playing the game. If you guys do enjoy and want to see more BF4, definitely drop a like and comment to let me know that it's still welcome on the channel. I do get that it is an older game, and maybe I'm just a creature of habit, but I feel like BF4 holds up just fine in 2022. The only issue is that I have been playing it literally since beta on and off. I've quit this game like 4 times and I always end up somehow coming back to it. Look, I was praying with 2042 and I really didn't require much to leave this game in the past. 2042 could be a pretty bad game and I would still just stick by it and keep playing it. That's how much Battlefield 4 I played, and I feel like there isn't much left in the game for me to do. However, the game in its current state, I'm talking about 2042 of course, it's depressing. It's really, really bad. I don't know how DICE have came up with such a shitty product, and at this point, I'm just kind of forced to look at other options, and one of those options, at least for now, is to hop back on an older Battlefield game. One that works, and one that hopefully more of you guys enjoy. Because I understand that a lot of you guys probably don't like 2042 either. Anyways, today we're flying the Su-25 Frogfoot on Nancha Strike. This is a jet I rarely get to use, and the map is an absolute favorite of mine. We're running the JDAMs right now, and I could see myself switching the Hydras later in the game, but we're just going to go through this match and see what we can do. So right away, it's got to fight this attack jet here, and there's also a stealth jet. This is the thing you want to see the least in a jet. You know, 2 jets flying at you. 2 jets behind you as well is just as bad. So we're going to get into some scissors here. I have a friendly in the jet, and hopefully he can help us out here. Looks like the stealth jet is dead, so now I just have a 1v1 with this attack jet, and I'm pretty confident here. Lining up the shots on him, and the cannons in this jet compared to 2042, even the attack jet cannons, which are underwhelming compared to the stealth jet cannons, are just so strong, and they're so easy to aim because the bullets come pretty much from the center of the weapon. Missed the JDAM on the transport helicopter, that's alright. We got a boat as well though, which is the main target. Always try to go for the boats, especially with JDAMs, but on this map the JDAMs are kind of bugged, so you have to hit them directly. If this doesn't direct hit, I won't get the kill. And it actually got taken by the scout heli. Real quick, we'll have a look at this island here. Should be some infantry. Get in with the cannons. 1 more here. 2-piece there, which is really nice. And looking towards spawn because I saw a tow missile or something, but there's nothing there. Never mind, we got a boat here. Just keeping an eye, watching for a TV. Gonna go for a long-range bomb. I don't think it's gonna hit, but I don't want to get too close. So in Battlefield 4, we used to have the base AA. That isn't a thing in Battlefield 2042, so you can basically just spawn camp really easily. In Battlefield 4, you have to think twice about it, because if you get spotted up, you will be aimbotted basically by this cannon. Anyways, there are actually ways to play around it, and I don't think it's such a bad thing. It actually can be played around, and it's a very predictable mechanic. Like, you know when you're going to get spotted, and you know the exact amount of damage the base AA usually does. I will say that it is a little bit underpowered against the F-35 and the Q5 Fantan. Aside from that though, I think it's a great mechanic, and I don't know why that feature wasn't brought into 2042. It actually helps a lot, so I mean, I just don't understand why it wasn't brought over. I guess the devs didn't understand the nuance to the balance in this game. They should really have studied it a little bit harder, because it is very, very well done in Battlefield 4. Anyways, I don't want to talk about 2042 the whole video. Let's see if we can beam this attack jet up. The damage numbers are so satisfying in this game. So much about the game is just way more satisfying. Even just all the UI just makes kills feel so much more hefty, I guess. That was a nice JDAM, by the way. Felt nice. So satisfying to have a jet with real secondary weapons in this game. Even the JDAMs aren't that good on this map, to be honest. We'll try to make them work, though. Should be some infy there. Didn't see anything. And there's a small fight at me. Gotta be careful, because people are really sharp with the free fire weapons these days. I actually don't really die to stingers anymore. What I die to is tows, s'mores, SRAWs, TVs, you know. The free fire weapons and the guided weapons are extremely strong against the jet. That's the main thing that you gotta worry about, because that's gonna one-shot kill you. Anyways, try to slung a JDAM at this boat. Didn't get anything from it. Just gonna come down from a high angle so he can't spot me, because if he does spot me, as I said before, The base A is going to shoot me up. Top down attack here. Not expecting a kill unless this JDAM hits, but even then it'd be disable. It's nice having the damage numbers as well, so you know exactly what you're doing. You know how much damage your weapons do. It's all very predictable and just works really well in this game. Dodging that TV. Yeah. Alright, here's a transport heli. Gonna lob a Hail Mary JDAM at it. Probably not gonna hit it. Yeah, unlucky. You gotta keep shooting those though. You gotta always try for them. Eventually you'll hit them every now and then. And we got a stealth jet coming in to fight my wingman here. See if we can put some damage on him. My aim's not so good at the moment. There we go. He finished it off, which is perfect. That's all good. As long as he's out the sky. That's the main thing. Just looking for a tow launcher here. There's one somewhere there. Speaking of the devil, there's a tow missile right there. So I think I'm going to change to the Hydra rockets now. One of the things I like about this game, there's multiple good loadouts, so if you die with the JDAMs but you notice there's more infantry combat going on, go switch to the Hydras. That's what I'm doing right here. We go Hydras, and I'll put on the belt feeder as well so I can get longer shooting time. Alright, so back in the jet. We've got a bit of a boat here. These Hydras are so much better on this map. I do prefer JDAMs on every map that's not bugged with them, but this one is unfortunately bugged, and it was never patched actually. Should be able to come in with a second strafe on this boat here. And there's infantry that we got spotted. 3D spotting, bit controversial in this game. Some people really like it, some people don't. For me, I think it's a really good thing. I think if you're playing objectively and not camping, it's never really going to bite you in the back anyway. It's one of those things that just helps you catch out people who are just sitting in one spot, because they'll be on the map, they'll be spotted up, and you'll usually end up finding them. It's also another way just to help your team out, you know, you can just press Q on people. It's always handy having people who actually do that. Makes a big difference. I just like it, I don't know. Always really liked it, and I thought Battlefield 5 without 3D spotting was a bit rough. People played very, very kind of campy in that game. Some people like that more slower paced tactical gameplay. Personally, I think a bit of a mix is good. I think Battlefield 4 had plenty of that, but infantry combat in Battlefield 4 was a little bit hectic for my liking. Some of the movement tech in this game is absolutely crazy. Anyways, back to my jet. Looks like D flag is popping, so let's have a look at that. Should be a two-piece here. There we go. And there's way more as well, so as long as there's no jets that pop up on my radar, I'm going to keep strafing that D flag. There's one more here. That one's always hard to get on the tower. And I'm not going to commit to that, just in case there's a tow launcher. I don't want to die to one again, so I'm going to try to kill the Stinger here because I have ECM up. ECM, it's so much better than flares. It's really sad in 2042 how we don't have ECM in the main game. It's literally in the game in Portal, but we don't get to use it. Be nice to be able to unlock that one. So much better. Absolutely just a lifesaver, ECM is. But flares still have a place in this game as well. Like, I was just using flares at the start of the game. It's cool that there's two viable loadouts for sure. Anyways, stealth jet is spotted up. He's coming in with the missiles. I'm just going to fly straight bait for my wingman here. Wingman seems to have that under lock. Yep, he's bailed. We're good.
Do I?
And that explosion in the air is usually an indicator of a TV missile. But jets are always the priority. And I like to initiate combat when I can. Should be plenty of infantry down here. Oh, that's good to see. It's just satisfying seeing those little Doritos pop up when you're strafing with the rocket pods. It's always a good time. Should be plenty more for us to go clean up. Big farm on this flag. There's one here, one up a little bit higher. Don't want to overcommit here. Especially with a missile on me. Could go badly. I think I can strafe again even without flares. I think I'd be safe to do so because I can escape over the mountain. So I'm just going to go aggressive here. I think it's always fun to fly a little bit on the edge. You know, take some risks. Sometimes you'll die for it, but often you'll just get way more kills. So it's not the end of the day if you die, you know. To spawn another jet, I guess, or go play infantry. And when I first started flying jets, I used to care so much about kill streaks and stuff. Like, I'd always wait till I'm 100% HP, make sure I have my flares up every time I strafe. But the better I got, the more competent I got. I just started pushing really aggressively and just throwing myself at kills. Definitely improved my playstyle though. It's good to know how to do both though as well. Definitely playing in some scrims for this game helped me learn how to play a bit more passively and how to respect good players when they're in your lobby. Didn't get the kill there, unfortunately. I'm guessing A flag is where the enemies are. The thing about that is that it could be a boat with a TV or something, just watching it. I like to play on my side of the map. It's just it's the safest thing to do. Straight from your side, you're in the range of less enemies. As long as you're getting kills there, it's fine, you know? You're doing your job. RCB up, getting a lot of kills. He's disabled. Should have it there. Oh, I've just thrown that. That was the easiest kill ever. He's dead anyway. For some reason, I just didn't shoot enough there. Try put some damage to this one. Could have probably committed for that, but I don't want to get too close to the base AA. Also had a missile on me as well. Try kill him before he gets inside. Again, almost pulling off him before I end up killing. Should be a couple here. Easy work for the pods. And there's a little bit doing a lot of damage there. Unfortunately, that's one of the few things in this game that the attack jet cannot deal with. Little birds are an absolute pain. Kill feed's so satisfying in this game, just melting through boats. E flag's always popping. Thought I would have got that kill there. Plenty of rockets, but just didn't manage to get it. That's alright. This just counts as kill, is always nice. Try to lead the shots on this boat here. There we go. Beautiful. And now back on the infantry, I think. Should just be some infy kills to pick up. Always checking my map. Having big map down to the side mouse button for me. Absolute lifesaver. Transport heli up pretty high. I actually can deal with that, so I'm going to try to do that. Oh, never mind. I was going to, but there's a jet. That's always more important. And even though I almost killed that attack jet, I have to respect the stealth jet. Can't let a stealth jet get behind you. That's almost certain death every time. Managed to get him down pretty quick, and now I have a fair dogfight with the attack jet. Believe my wingman will take care of that. It'll probably kill this transport as well, but just in case, gonna come in with the pods. Another great thing about pods that they work so well against air vehicles. Couple infantry there. And one here if we're lucky. We weren't lucky. And this map is just attack jet heaven. Look at that. It really doesn't get any better. It would actually only get better if I could actually capitalize on those kills, to be honest. Got a bit unlucky there. Unlucky or bad, you know, call it however you want. Let's see if we can clean them up now. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a nice shot right there. It's a very nice shot. I like having all chat though, you know, just type nice shot real quick after it's getting killed. Alright, so we're in our last attack jet for the game. I'm going straight back for the enemies that killed me. I saw another Srawl fly past me there. I shouldn't be flying that aggressively, but it's the end of the game anyway. I want to try to help out my team, even though it looks like the enemy team is going to get this one. Usually on the Enter Strike I can do my part and kind of carry the team a bit, but this time I couldn't do it. It is a bit harder on this map though, because you don't have JDAMs, so you can't kill as many boats as quickly. Often farming more infantry, which is just fine as well, but on Parasol Storm, for example, with the JDAMs, you're just not going to lose that. That's a win. See if I can get a kill right here. And that's it. Little 73-3 game right there. Hope you guys all enjoyed. It was fun to be back on Battlefield 4. Let me know if you want to see more of this game. With all that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.